She had always been the kind of woman who could own any room, confident, captivating, a little too charming for her own good at times. When we first met, I was drawn to how effortlessly people were pulled toward her, how her laughter lit up every corner. I never imagined that same charisma would one day be turned into a weapon against me. Used to shame me in front of the same people who once called us the ideal couple. It all started to fall apart the night she didn't invite me to her office party. Correction, she deliberately left me out. She claimed it was a private employee celebration for landing a major client. I didn't argue. I was a supportive husband. I trusted her. But something about it felt wrong. It wasn't jealousy. It was instinct, quiet certainty born from subtle changes. Her phone now had a. She began working late nearly every night, yet never carried a laptop home. She smelled of an unfamiliar scent and insisted it was new shampoo. So I waited, watched, listened. I didn't accuse, I observed. I recorded every inconsistency, like silent timestamps, missed calls, vague plans, forced smiles. Then came the whispers from mutual friends, the uneasy glances from her coworkers when I once dropped by unannounced with a scarf. She forgot. I knew something was wrong, not paranoia proof. So I searched, not like a man, unhinged but carefully. Meetings on her calendar that didn't exist. Hidden dinner receipts. Hotel reservation under her name for 2. That same weekend she claimed she was away at a leadership retreat. When I confronted her gently, she cried, offered half-truths, told me I was imagining things. But liars over-explain when they should stay silent. That's when I decided I wouldn't scream. I wouldn't plead. I wouldn't fall apart. I'd wait, because some truths need to detonate publicly. And she handed me the perfect opportunity. It was the company's most important night of the year, a black tie gala for board members and investors. She walked in with him on her arm, her affair flaunted like I didn't exist, like I was just a forgotten chapter. Her smug smile said, I've moved on. You can't touch me. But I wasn't trying to stop. I had already spoken with the company's CTO, an old friend from university. Showed him just enough screenshots, details, and quiet concerns to trigger an internal audit. And tonight, while she raised a glass beside the man who helped betray me, she had no clue the same room she believed she owned was about to turn her. I walked through the doors in a tailored suit she once chose for me. Uninvited, but expected thanks to a discreet tip. Her eyes locked with mine, shock then fear, then confusion. That was her last moment of control. 'Cause just then the CTO stepped on stage, microphone in hand. Before we continue tonight's celebration, he said, we must address a serious ethics matter involving misuse of company resources. The screen behind him shifted. Gone were the smiling group photos. No more toasts, just damning data. Flagged expenses, fake travel claims. Meetings that never took place, blurred names, familiar dates. Then grainy surveillance shots. Hotel lobbies. Restaurant tables, her holding hands. With him, her company badge visible on her back. The ballroom froze. Gasps, whispers, awkward glances. She stood motionless, glass trembling. Her lover slipped away. Like a rat in daylight, I moved slowly through the crowd until I stood in front of the woman I once vowed to protect. This is the legacy you chose, I said. Then I turned to the CTO. I think the board has all it needs. I walked out as chaos erupted behind me. Char raised her voice. Her lover denied everything. She tried to spin it, to cry, to reclaim the narrative. But it was already over. Her illusions had collapsed. under the weight of evidence. In the weeks that followed, she faced hearings, investigations, a terminated contract, and my silence. Not from spite, but closure. Because that night I didn't walk in to beg her. I walked in to burn down her perfect evening. And when she called and begged to explain, to tell me she'd been lost, that she only wanted to find herself, I never answered. Because you don't bargain with arsonists who torch love and call it self-discovery. You let them stand in the ruins they built and you walk away. Dignity intact, silence louder than anything they could ever say.